All right, perfect. Let's do this. So, moving on to the next video and kind of going from there, we would be on application. It'll be favorite place application. So, kind of just I'm gonna go over kind of how difficult this was. It was mostly difficult because the API with Google is kind of tricky. We had to basically add a lot of features, and this is a long one. It took around 12 hours for me to set up, to be honest. It's just place models. We had to learn that. Place a screen, add place, river pod, provider, display places, adding place detail screen, pick image, image picker, device camera, previewing, and in it we kind of had to do just different implementations, especially with the Google geocoding API. I'll show you here. So basically, we had to implement this code in our API, and I'll show you where. So user places, and we want to just implement it at place, and you could just add place in the code, and it's just honestly everything was just about location, kind of adding widgets, place detail, and then here's the longitude, latitude. To run it, I would need to update it and to input a different location. It wasn't running on this one, but when I input a different location, like I did CPU, it worked. So that's all you would have to do. You just have to go to place detail, add a new one. That's just a placeholder for now, places. And then your main detail basically wants to show you, and it has different constraints, different everything. And then basically wants to show you kind of how to use geocoding in this application, basically outputting, configuring Google Maps, map, basically dynamic maps, location manually, add a place, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Trying to get this Microsoft clip, it was acting up earlier. And basically picked up places, SQL database. Yeah, it's just a lot of navigation, a lot of figuring out the API, to be honest with you, which was kind of a lot. So sorry about that. Definitely gonna need my plug my computer in very soon. 6%, so I can finish this video. But basically, learn a lot about Flutter and the native devices features. Kind of practicing some Flutter's basics, widgets, and adding providers. Picker library, location library, Google Maps, Flutter, Google Maps library, map screen, kind of adding the implementation, going into more detail of that. Sorry, my computer's going to shut down soon, so I want to make sure I get this video out before that. Okay, so here it is. So it's just kind of having a template of developing and kind of changing the development feature in this for the geomapping. That was something I had to learn, and kind of just went to Stack Flow, honestly, and kind of was having issues. So kind of just read blogs and figured out that that was the issue holding it up. Flutter Google Maps library was a big implementation. Map and pick a location feature in a section. Third-party packages. Basically, Google Maps API converted a location to a human readable address or such snapshot preview. Basically, want data stored in the device. Kind of have a safe directory, load places from a database, save places, feature in the application. And then we had a solid understanding of how to use native devices was kind of the core foundation of this application. Yeah, there's just so much to this. Like, I want to show you, I just want to talk about it because there's just so many, like, SQL is just like so, and my computer's about to power down. Sorry about that, but it's just user place and notifiers, load places, insert the place, basically SQL and get database in the user places Dart application. So it'll be right here. That was just a key fundamental concept, kind of showing my understanding of it, and just kind of basically return a feature and yield a database is basically what you're trying to do. You're trying to kind of utility function of get a database and add a query and kind of just automatically receive the list of items. Represents a row of a database and kind of name it. Converted value, a shorter syntax. It's just all natty ID, to-do list, load places, notifiers. Places are, sorry, I really want to show you this, but I really don't want the video to end out. But that's just some key concepts. I'm just going to provide a synopsis real quick before I kind of get out of this. So displaying places, yeah, just a pic of an image and just kind of using image picker package to kind of show it through a device camera. So that was the key concepts. Thank you. You're the best, Dr. Gershwin. Appreciate it. And I can't wait to be tuning in for another video.